When someone is faced with a life-altering diagnosis like ALS, the search for meaning can feel absolutely overwhelming. So today, we're exploring how the timeless wisdom of Hindu philosophy offers a really powerful framework for finding resilience, purpose, and even inner peace on this incredibly difficult journey.
It's the question, isn't it? The raw, human question that hits you right in the gut. And all those feelings of fear, sorrow, and confusion, they're completely natural. But what's so interesting is that Hinduism doesn't ask us to just ignore these emotions. Not at all. Instead, it offers a way to navigate them by looking inward.
So let's be super clear about our goal here. This isn't about presenting a cure, of course not. It's about exploring a path to inner strength. We're going to look at how these ancient Hindu teachings can provide both practical and spiritual support for finding a renewed sense of purpose.
All right, so the first core concept really gets to the heart of that initial shock of diagnosis. It's all about making a crucial distinction between our physical body and our eternal self. This brings us to a foundational idea, the atman. It's described as our true essence. Think of it as a divine spark deep inside you that remains constant and whole, completely untouched by any physical illness. In essence, it's who you really are beyond the body. And this ancient scripture just powerfully confirms this idea of the atman. Tattvam asi literally translates to you are that. How profound is that? It's a declaration that your true identity is that divine, unchanging essence. It's a reminder of your eternal nature. And here you can really see that core distinction laid out. On one side, you have the physical body. It's like the vehicle for this life, right? It's subject to change and illness. But on the other side, you have the atman, your true, eternal self. The teachings really emphasize that ALS affects the vehicle, but it never, ever touches the passenger. So you might be wondering, okay, how do I actually connect with this idea in a practical way? Well, the source material offers so many accessible ways. You can meditate on the phrase soham, which means I am that. You can mentally repeat mantras or just listen to audio recordings of secret texts. And what's amazing is that technology like eye tracking devices makes these practices available to everyone, no matter what their physical ability is. Now, this understanding of the self builds directly into finding a whole new sense of purpose. And this is where the concepts of karma and dharma come into play. Now, what's so crucial here is how suffering gets reframed. It's not seen as a punishment, but as part of a karmic journey, a genuine opportunity for spiritual growth. And dharma, your righteous duty, offers a path to find purpose within that journey, whatever the circumstances might be. This quote from the Bhagavad Gita is just central to this whole idea. It encourages you to focus on selfless action, on doing your duty without being attached to the outcome. This totally shifts the focus from what you can't do to what you can offer from a place of love and devotion. And this is how that philosophy actually translates into practice. Your dharma, your duty, it can be redefined. It might be fulfilled through mental offerings, like just visualizing an act of worship. It could be sharing wisdom through a communication device, or engaging in selfless service simply by praying for others. You see, purpose is found in the intention, not just the physical act. So, beyond personal purpose, Hindu teachings also emphasize the immense strength we can find in devotion and, just as importantly, in the support of a spiritual community. And there's a really rich toolkit available for this. There's bhakti, or devotion, which can be practiced by mentally repeating mantras or listening to devotional songs. And then there's sangha, or community, which offers connection through things like virtual gatherings or by having spiritual rituals brought right to your home. The core message here is that you are not alone on this path. Okay, finally, let's explore the ultimate hope offered in Hindu philosophy, the promise of liberation and the creation of a truly lasting spiritual legacy. This is moksha. It's the ultimate goal, liberation from the cycle of birth and death, and union with the divine. This profound hope can offer immense comfort because it shifts the focus from the temporary physical condition to the soul's eternal journey and its ultimate freedom. So what you leave behind isn't defined by illness, but by your spirit. Living with patience, with faith and devotion, especially in the midst of such huge challenges, becomes a powerful testament to the soul's endurance. And that in itself is an incredibly beautiful and inspiring legacy. So this leaves us with a really powerful question to consider. By reframing this journey through the lens of these teachings, what if life's most profound challenge is also its deepest spiritual opportunity?